Hello. I feel like it's kind of dark. I guess because last week when I went live, it was a lot lighter when I started, and I'm live now, and it's not very light out anymore. I'm going to charge my phone. Hold on. Oh, hi, Alex. Hi. Sorry. I'm here. I'm actually also going to turn the lights on, I think, in my room, because it's just kind of dark. You get me? There's 3 people here. Hi. So, you know what I realized? I want to charge my phone on my laptop. I can't even charge my phone I can't charge my iPhone on my MacBook. How insane is that? It makes absolutely no sense to me that there's no USB port on my MacBook, but I'm not going to complain about it anymore. I plugged this thing into the side of my MacBook if I want to charge my phone, which I want to charge my phone right now. So, ow. This thing also hurts. Hi, I'm in May. This is ridiculous. I can't believe this. It's just annoying. I'm glad you can relate, Alexis. All right. Thank goodness. It's just ridiculous. Okay, I'm done complaining. I want to be able to have my phone next to me because I did an Instagram story. I tried to go live on Instagram, actually. It didn't go so well. But someone did ask me, Alexis, you asked me a question on there. Cool. Would you ever get a tattoo? If so, what would it be? Okay, I'll answer that on live, and I'll also answer in my story. Thank you, Brooklyn. Okay, so let's see. Hi, Yogan. God, I remember you from the live streams I used to do. I forgot how to pronounce your name, though. But welcome, everyone. It's Saturday night on Labor Day weekend, and I'm home again. I could be with friends right now, but I think just kind of one of the situations where I didn't end up hitting anyone up early enough today, and I'm actually going over to my boyfriend's house within an hour, so it doesn't matter anyways. I'm only going to be on here for 30 minutes. But yeah, Alexis, to answer your Instagram question, would I ever get a tattoo? The answer is yes, I would. I've thought about it before. I have a pretty bad phobia of needles, and I can't handle even getting a shot. I don't get vaccines. So getting a tattoo, though, I feel like would be a different experience than the medical, vaccines for me. I would still probably get lightheaded, so I'd have to get over that part. But I've always, for a while now, I have a few different things I think that would be cute to get. And they're all pretty tiny. I really love dainty tattoos, very light, skinny-lined tattoos. I've always loved the idea of getting a peony, which is my favorite flower. I don't know where I would get it on my body, but somewhere, probably that's not very visible. So I'd love to get a peony. I'd love to get Be Here Now. Be Here Now is a saying that I really enjoyed. I still like that saying. It's like a reminder to kind of be in the moment. I used it a lot, or I wrote it on my wrist actually a lot when I was going through my breakup a few summers ago, and I still like the saying. So I feel like it'd be cool to get it permanently on my wrist so I could look down and be like, okay, Katie, because like, you know how you are in your head a lot and you're always thinking about the past or the future and worrying a lot about both and reliving things over and over again in your head when really you should only be just, worried about the moment you're in at that very second. Anyway, so yeah, Be Here Now. And then the other thing I thought would be cute to get, which I actually seriously considered getting, is a tiny little ghost. Probably on my, I don't know where I would get a ghost. I really don't. But I thought it'd be cute to have like a tiny little ghost tattoo or an alien tattoo because I like creepy things. I like sci-fi things like that. So I think it would just be cool to get that. I love that, Alexis. See, that's the other thing is I would get a tattoo if, the ones I talked about, those are kind of ones that aren't too meaningful to me. If I had something that was super meaningful to me, I would totally get it. And I love when people do that, like when they get, their grandma's handwriting written on them. things like that. And in your case, your mom, my friend Brittany has her grandma's handwriting on her and her dad's, I think. So stuff like that. I mean, I don't know. I haven't had anything like significant happen to me really yet that I would get a meaningful one. I don't know. It'd have to take a lot in me, and I'd have to know exactly what I wanted to get done. So yeah. Owen! Anyways, if you're still watching, Owen, I wanted to let you know, hi. I thank you for reminding me. But yeah, I didn't forget about you. I actually kind of remember, and I think about the live streams I did a lot that summer because that kind of got me through a lot. So my favorite YouTubers, Brooklyn, if you're still watching, my favorite YouTubers right now are Shane Dawson. I'm obsessed with his videos. I didn't realize he had been making he's always made amazing content, but I didn't watch him during his Shanae years at all. And then he kind of started making like the food videos, and I didn't really watch any of those. And then I had just recently, about a month or two, got into his videos, and now I'm binged all of the ones that I've been missing out on for these past few years. I was actually, instead of going live, I was going to maybe watch some of David Dobrik's videos because I've been listening to those at work, not watching them because I don't watch videos at work. I listen. It's like instead of listening to music, I just listen to videos. So I've been, I really want to catch up on David Dobrik's videos. And then Jeffree Star, I love him because of Shane Dawson's video series. I was kind of reintroduced to Jeffree Star's videos. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead. But yeah, Alexis, that series was so good. And that's one of the reasons I think why I kind of got more into the beauty community again. So now I've been watching Jaclyn Hill because I had been watching Jeffree Star. And I love James Charles. I like him a lot. I like Trisha. Trisha's been on YouTube for so long. Like, I remember seeing her way back when and thinking, who is this girl? But I didn't watch her videos very often. And then now I watch them quite a bit because I love her personality. I think she's such a positive person, and she's such an interesting person too. She should have her own TV show, honestly. Who else? Josh Peck. I've been watching him recently just because he's in that group sort of that hangs out with Trisha, and David Dobrik. But yeah, it's been, I, honest to God, have been so thankful that I rediscovered YouTube recently, because not only has it kind of inspired me to maybe get back into it myself, but also it's sort of helped my mental health a lot. Like, I have things to look forward to aside from the podcast that I listen to every week. My favorite podcast, guys, if you like true crime stuff and murder, then you should definitely listen to the podcast My Favorite Murder. I'm a huge fan of that podcast. But aside from having that to look forward to every week, I have videos on YouTube to sit down, and they get me through my workday quite a bit. They help me a lot since I spend a lot of time staring at my computer, things like that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and answer your question on stories. Alexis. Wait, hold on. How do I do this? This is really awkward. Actually, I'm going to answer by including a picture. Oh, and that's a good idea. A leprechaun tattoo to remember my Irish friend. I might have some Irish in me. I need to get a DNA test done. Brooklyn, Shane Dawson, what would he even say in the series with me? There's nothing interesting about my life. He would just be like, so, the only thing that I could even talk about would be my video that has 16 million views, because that's really one of the only things that I can proudly say I'm proud of myself for doing, even though it was a video on how to dip dye your hair with Kool-Aid, which is so weird. But I'm glad the video did well. And I am proud of myself for hitting 100,000 subscribers, Well, with how things are going now, I'll probably dip down below 100,000 within a year because my subscriber rate is dropping. And I don't know if people are physically unsubscribing from me, or I'm just losing subscribers that don't, maybe YouTube's deleting their accounts. I don't know. Goodbye, Owen. Oh, yeah, it must be really late there. Good night. Sleep tight. But I will probably go live again soon, because if my weekends keep on being like this, then I'll start going live more often, because I have more free time. Because Levi, my boyfriend, who is basically the only person I hang out with for the most part, Levi works a lot. Okay, I'm looking up tattoos I want. Tattoos of peonies. You know what? That's too much work. Hold on. Hi, Alexis. Great question. I have always, if I do get a tattoo, I've always wanted to either get a peony, which is my favorite flower, or a tiny little ghost, because I like scary ghosts and stuff like that, or Be Here Now on my wrist. Hi, Alexis. Great question. I have always, if I do get a tattoo, I've always wanted to either get a peony, which is my favorite flower, or a tiny little. That was kind of a weird answer, but I just tried going live, but. Hold on, guys. You guys are going to be in my Instagram story. You ready? All right, say hello. Hi, everyone. Okay, I'm live. Wait, hold on. That was awkward. I'm currently live on YouTube right now, so come say hello. There's 7 people. Let's get it to 10. I need 3 people, 3 volunteers to come watch me do nothing for the next 30 minutes. I'm currently live on YouTube. All right. Now there's 6 people. Oh, that's probably because Owen left. I actually don't know how long I'll stay on here for because Levi is coming home from work pretty soon, but I don't know. Oh, Brooklyn, that's a good question. You ask good questions. Okay, so I want to update you all on my diet and my life and what I do when it comes to food and how I treat my body. I treat it like crap. That's my answer. Oh, my cat's being so cute. He's looking out the window. What do you think's out there, bud? You're so cute. Anyways, so, fast food. My life the past year after graduating has been kind of just a very fast moving train. That's what it's felt like. I'm just never stopping. I never take time to actually cook myself real meals. I live at home still, and I think you would think that I would actually, meal prep and eat healthy because I have a whole kitchen to cook in, but I actually eat fast food almost every single day. Either fast food or I eat frozen meals. So my favorite fast food to eat is Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, or what else do I like? I mean, really, Wendy's had been my favorite for a few months. I had got that too often. What else have? I don't know. I like McDonald's. I had McDonald's today. I had McDonald's a few nights ago. I don't really like McDonald's, though. It's not something I enjoy. Oh, Taco Bell. Duh. Okay, so it goes Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, Taco Bell, McDonald's, Jack in the Box. Those are my 5 favorites. I go through stages, like periods of time where I'm really obsessed with one of those, or, and the thing is, I definitely don't eat very, very healthy. For dinner, I had For dinner, I had Panda Express with my sister. For lunch today, I had McDonald's. I think I had Culver's ice cream yesterday at lunch for lunchtime, kind of, and then I had a frozen pizza. I don't know why I'm telling you about what I eat because it's really kind of embarrassing, but I need to start eating healthier, mainly just because I need to feel better. My just body doesn't always feel very good. I'm very tired and sluggish sometimes, but I do choose to get things that are more healthy from these places sometimes. So like when I go to Wendy's, I'll get a spicy chicken wrap, which isn't really that healthy, but it's not like a whole sandwich or a burger. And then I'll get maybe their Caesar salad. I go to Breadco a lot, or Panera, as some of you may know it. I go there a lot, maybe like I go every other week, I swear I do. And that's a relatively healthy meal, I guess. Anyways, guys, if you have any tips I think for me, my issue is I don't enjoy cooking. I'm not a cooker. I do not like it. I like eating. I like watching people cook, but I don't cook myself, and I need to learn how to love to cook so that I can really start making myself more lunches to eat at work that are healthier. I think my body will definitely thank me. I need to start getting back to the gym again and working out and just kind of accepting a more healthy lifestyle. But that's not because I necessarily want to lose weight. For me, it's actually not about losing weight. It's more about just kind of toning up and getting healthier for myself. Because if I go to the gym a lot and work out but don't eat, then I'll be in trouble because I can't lose too much more weight or else I'll be unhealthy. So my issue is I have a very high metabolism, so I'm able to eat all this junk food and stuff and not gain weight, and that's not always how my body's probably going to work. So I'm getting too used to eating like crap, and that's going to kind of be bad for me down the road, I think. So yeah. Question time. There's 11 people here. Thanks. How many of you came from my Instagram story I just posted? I'm curious. Checking into my most recent post on Instagram. All right. Davida commented on it. Hi, Davida. I don't think she's watching this right now, but we should do a Q&A, though, guys. I don't know why I'm saying that. Oh, we could talk about Meredith Foster. I love her. She just popped up in my feed. I wonder what she's doing. Oh, she's redoing her house. Cool. Do you guys like Meredith Foster? Do you watch her? I've been watching her for a long time. I feel like she gets a lot of crap about her weight. And I'm kind of concerned about her weight too, but I feel like I don't have any say in it because I don't know her. I don't actually know if she's unhealthy or not, but she's definitely lost weight. Do I want children? Okay, all right. M and May, do you prefer YouTube or Instagram? Well, that depends. I think I spend more time every day on Instagram than YouTube probably, but I think that I like YouTube more for the fact that it's videos and things like that, and YouTube's a bigger part of my life. And then Brooklyn, do I want children? I think I do. I just don't think I'm ready for them right now, and I don't think that I have the mindset. Like if I were to have children right now, I just can't imagine that happening. So I think that down the road I will change my mind and know when I'm ready, but like part of me thinks that I also want to adopt, which I talked about a little bit in my last live, but yeah, Brooklyn, I used to watch Meredith. I used to watch, well, Bethany is like barely films anymore, so I don't even know what she's doing. She's still successful. She just doesn't really film YouTube videos anymore, which is cool because I don't really either very often. I kind of want to eat some Sour Punch straws. Would that make you guys hungry if I did that? Yeah. Brooklyn, I don't know. I could talk on and on about it because I actually do a lot of like stalking of her Instagram I have done this several times to Meredith specifically because I'm so fascinated by her weight loss journey that she went on, and that her fitness journey, I suppose, is what I could call it. She's so fit, but she's also so skinny. People are concerned about her, and then all the drama that went down with Ava and Tia, what's her name? Anyways, it's kind of crazy. But Meredith, as a person, she's amazing. She's very positive and inspiring. I just feel like there's a part of her life that we don't know about, and she's hiding from us. And I feel like down the road, we're going to eventually know the truth. We just don't know yet. And everyone just needs to be supportive of her because she might actually have a problem, and we just don't, no one really knows for sure, you know? I feel like I don't watch her videos enough to know. I just I follow her on Instagram, and I am subscribed to her, but I don't really watch her videos that much. Anyways, lovely ladies. Who are your favorite YouTubers to watch? I need new people to watch. Also, what is your current favorite show on Netflix? M and May, I just realized what you're saying no and eat away to. I forgot I was going to eat the Sour Punch straws. I might do that soon here. It sounds rather good. Brooklyn, I didn't even notice that. I didn't even realize that was SpongeBob. Oh, hi, Carly. You're my biggest fan? I'm your favorite. Sorry, you're my favorite cousin. I hope I'm your favorite cousin. No, Christy probably should be your favorite cousin. Carly, I'm your biggest fan. How are you, Mrs.? I'm going to be a nurse, really cool, and I'm smart in general. I'm very smart. That's who I am. I'm Carly Diane. And I haven't seen you in like freaking 4. Holy shit. Has it been? It's been 3 years. Summer 2015 is when I last saw you, so yeah. But I got to see your parents recently, so that's fun. Anyways, DJ, woof, bork. My favorite flavor of pie is either French silk, which is the chocolate goodness one that's really good, or apple pie. Yes. I don't really like pie as much as I like ice cream and other things. I like pie more than cake, I will say that. Yeah, Carly, it has been too long. I like the social media and things like that have been able to like kind of keep us, updated on each other, but it still is so strange that it's been that long. Like the last time I saw you, Carly, I was about to go to Greece, and that feels like a lifetime ago. Well, that feels like a lifetime ago. So, but fun fact, guys, Carly Diane right here, the one that is on here, she's my cousin, and she was with me. I think she was with me the day that I hit 100,000 on YouTube. I remember where I was when I hit it. We were in a church in San Antonio, Texas. How special that you were there, and that I was in Texas, because I could have been at home doing nothing, but I was with my family. It was a beautiful moment. Very exciting. Oh, you missed my old room, Em and May? I sure don't. Christy really enjoys having my old room. It's much bigger, and I love having this room. Now, I don't necessarily like the color. It's not me, really, but it also sort of is. And so at some point, if I'm still here in like a year and it's not repainted yet, I need to repaint it. Actually, we're going to have to repaint all of our rooms to like a nice neutral color at some point if we ever want to sell the house, because Christy, the room she lives in, it's my old blue and brown color, which I hate, but I used to like back then. And then this is Christy's old room, so it's pink, which she didn't even end up liking. Right? I mean, she did. She liked it. She just kind of grew out of it, just like I grew out of the blue and brown room. But the reason I switched rooms with her is because I really wanted this walk-in closet, and I wanted access to my roof, which I got. So it's been great. And I got all new furniture, and I love it. How are you, trash bag fashion lover? I'm doing well. Grey's Anatomy is something I need to get back into. I started watching that a long time ago, and I stopped. James Charles, Shane, basically the same people that I watch. Ooh, Gen X Pen. I watched her from the beginning, but I haven't seen her stuff in a while. Yes, Brooklyn, I'd like to know something weird. DJ, you're one of my 8 viewers. Yes, you are. There's not very many people on here, but I appreciate every single person watching, so. Sorry, I'm on Instagram. Seeing if I got any more questions. Do you guys do this when you're sitting there? You bite your cheeks, because I do. It's really weird. Brooklyn! I go back and watch that vlog sometimes, too, and cry. You know why, though? Because that was like I don't know why I did that to myself. I don't know why I would go back and relive that hard, horrible day. November 8th, 2016. Was it November 9th? November 8th, 2016. Will forever be one of the worst days of my life. There are actually a few reasons, guys, that I never told you about. We can spill some tea if you would like. You want to spill some tea? Because no one's going to watch this that I will ever even. Let's spill some tea. Okay. This has to do with my ex-boyfriend. So, the day that Trump was elected president, I had a little bit of okay, so this whole entire semester, before the election, was the first semester that I attended my college after having a bad breakup the summer before. Some of you might know that. And I talk about my breakup a lot because I'm pretty open about it, but also I'm a little bit crazy. I think I'm just crazy about things like this, and it was my first real breakup, first really bad breakup. So anyways, the semester of the election was really rough because it was my first semester back. Like I said, it was a fun semester because I was single for the first time in a while, and I was really I was 21, so I had just gotten into going out to bars and hanging out with my roommate Carlin. We went out every weekend, but it was also rough because I would have run-ins with my ex-boyfriend who was also on campus, and if I saw him, my anxiety levels that whole semester were horrible. and I was always very worried that I was going to see him, but mostly worried I was going to see him with this girl who I don't even dislike. I didn't really dislike this girl. I hated that he moved on so quickly. So he was with this girl. I mean, this is the girl he started dating literally not even before he started dating her basically before we really cut things off. He did that as a way to really cut things off with me, and it was just it made things worse. So anyways, the day of the election, I went to Aldi with my friend, and we were walking in Aldi. Oh no, we were walking into Aldi, and I look over and I see him and the girl walking into Aldi at the same time, and I get back in my car, and I freak out, and I essentially yelled at him. I don't know how to describe this to you, but if you guys have ever had anxiety attacks that come out in the form of anger, that's what I had a lot when I was going through that time in my life. So not only was I nervous that Trump was going to get elected, this is early on in the day, I really believed that Hillary would win. Anyways, it was just a lot. So I remember yelling at him as he was walking up to Aldi, and I freaked out, got in my car. My friend's like, we could just go to Walmart. And I was like, no, I'm going in there. I have to face this fear that I have of seeing him. But I was so mean, guys. I was very savage and mean to him because of how much anger I had against him. And I'm not a mean person. So we walked into Aldi. And okay, so I'm explaining the story as to why the election day was worse. It was bad. It was just all over bad day. I went in, he was standing there in the chip aisle right when you walk in. The girl was with him. She didn't say anything to me initially, but I basically told him, because he had been talking to me behind her back. He had been like messaging me, emailing me, even though I had him blocked. And like, I thought that was kind of wrong of him because he had a girlfriend and I was his ex, and he had still been sort of talking to me. So I said to him, I go, you look like crap. And I was like mean to him. And then it was just a really bad situation because it was very confrontational of me. And then I was kind of just like, it was all a blur. So it was a very upsetting, sickening, upsetting situation. And then the girl yelled at me and said, I'm tired of you. And I've never had anyone say, I don't know. It was just it was the most drama-filled moment that I've ever experienced in my life, I think. Very confrontational, very like up in my face. I just didn't expect any of that. I just wanted to get some sour cream from Aldi and go home, but I had a little bit of a breakdown because I saw him. And then me and my friend went back to her place, or I think I went home first, freaked out, cried in my car, called him a bunch. Good example of if you're wondering whether or not I was a crazy ex. I was definitely sometimes very crazy. I was mentally unstable. I should have seen a counselor and I didn't. So yeah, anyways, that was that. And then a few hours later, I go over to my friend Lacey's house, who had gone with me to Aldi, and we sat there and we drank wine, and we were like, this is going to be great. Hillary's going to be the president. She's going to be the first woman president. I was excited, and then everything came crashing down. By the end of the night, I was driving home, and I wasn't even, I don't know, it didn't really hit me, but I remember I was vlogging on my way back into the building. There's a clip of me, like, and I had been clearly upset, but yeah, Brooklyn, man, that day was rough. It was rough because the icing on the cake was the fact that he ended up winning. And I remember the next day, everyone woke up, and I remember trying to quit social media for a few days. That didn't last long, but I was just, and my campus, there was riots on my campus. People were so angry. The two different sides hated each other, and there was like protests, and it was just a very interesting time, and I'll remember it forever. And I definitely think it's cool that I was able to document most of my college experience, or at least, the last year of my college experience, not only for people to watch, but for myself to go back and watch, because I could kind of see how far I've come. I definitely do that sometimes. It's weird for me to say this, but I go back and watch my old videos quite often. And now, that was my 10 minutes of babbling on about nothing, when I could have just answered the question. There wasn't even a question. Oh yeah, I guess I told you guys I was going to spill some tea, so. Anyways. What's going on Instagram? My sister commented on my recent post on Instagram. It goes, extra. And I'm going to go, that's my favorite gum brand. It is, though. I do like extra gum. It describes who I am as a person. I really do think sometimes that I'm a little bit extra. I wouldn't even say that it's extra. It's more that I'm just someone who likes to kind of, you know, do things go a little bit too far with things. Like my makeup today, I winged out my eyeliner. My face looks like I'm ready to go out, but I wore a very casual outfit. And that's kind of always how I've been. I'll put on a t-shirt and shorts and like still have my makeup, you know, kind of done up a lot. I'm extra. And I like photos. You know, I like to have photos, not necessarily have photos taken of me, but I like to take photos and be in photos, document moments. Yeah, Brooklyn, I'm sort of surrounded by a lot of people who don't have the same beliefs as me as well. My whole family is very liberal, so I grew up liberal. But as far as where I live, it's kind of like that here too. Luckily, the people I surround myself with as friends, they're all liberal. Or they all, you know, we agree on things. They don't necessarily have to be a Democrat. It's more that we have the same beliefs. But I do definitely deal with a lot of people, too, who are pretty opposite, have opposite viewpoints of me. Or than mine. I can't talk. Hi, Kayla. Yeah, I live in Missouri, so there's not really very many Democrats here. We are definitely more of a red state. But hey, Trump's disapproval rating, I think, has gone up to 60 now, so that's cool. Thank you, Kayla. I feel like my room is kind of giving off this very warm pink vibe. But yeah, it's rough. I don't know. I wish there was more of a blue. Ooh, there's a bug on my window. It's on the outside of the window, though, but it's one of those gross. Oh, I bet you they're attracted to the light. I'm going to close my windows. I just realized people are probably watching me. Outfit of the night. I wanted to show you guys these shorts. They're so cute. They're very comfy. They're from, where are they from? Walmart. I tagged them in my recent post on Instagram. I was just in Indiana. I was in Terre Haute, Indiana. I went to, well, then I also went to Holiday World recently, which was a fun time, let me tell you. Hi, Davida. Did I already say hi to you? I don't know if I did, but hi. I honestly, guys, might need to, like, sign off pretty soon here. I have to go finish my laundry, and it's not even going to be done probably before I need to go to Levi's. But then again, Levi gets off at 9, which means he probably won't. Oh, no, that doesn't mean he closes. It just means he gets off. I don't know. MMA. Do you hate your voice? Okay, when you edit your videos. I was going to answer that. Sorry. No, actually, I hear myself a lot because I do lives. I'm constantly on video when it comes to being at my job, too. So, and also this is 10 years, guys, of being on YouTube. So I'm pretty used to my voice. I definitely don't enjoy it sometimes. I'm definitely like, damn, you're an annoying bitch, Katie. But for the most part, I think I'm pretty used to it. I don't hate it. But I have heard people say that before when you first get into YouTube, especially, or when you first get into even being on camera or anything like that. People say that. They're like, oh, I hate my voice. I don't know. I kind of do. I kind of don't. I talk a lot, so I feel like I'm pretty used to hearing my voice. You know? I'm crazy. Carly, what did you say no to? I forget. Thank you, Brooklyn. I appreciate that. I feel like I kind of... Oh, me leaving, Carly. Okay. I got you. No, I really do need to go to my laundry, though. I could have my mom take it out of... No. I'm going to have my mom possibly take it out of the dryer for me, which she doesn't ever have to do. But the fact that she does it for me sometimes is very nice of her, because when I'm on the go and I do laundry, I'm the type of person who doesn't sit around home and wait for my laundry to be done sometimes. I don't know, it depends. I like to do it on days when I just sit at home and do nothing. But anyways, I have to go soon, and so I'm going to have to ask Miss Tammy to at least get it out of the dryer for me. And I'll pay her with kisses and hugs and because I'm a great daughter. I will. Very thankful. Christy's not home. Christy's popular. She has friends unlike me, and she's at their house right now watching Into the Woods, which is one of my faves. Anyways, Brooklyn, I was going to talk about what you said to me. I do wish sometimes that I hadn't, sort of put YouTube on the back burner when I was in college, because I feel like that definitely didn't help my views in any way, shape, or form. But I think that, I don't even know where I'm going with this. Anyways, thank you for your compliment. I guess I was going to go on some long tangent about how I regret blah, 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 but I've literally gone on the same tangent before. So, wow, I've been on for 36 minutes. Who knew? Darn. How good. Good morning, Owen. That was a quick sleep. How are things with Levi and me? They're okay. Things are great. I see him whenever he has, time off of work. I see him. He has a really interesting job. He's an operations manager, and of a bowling alley, it's like a really nice bowling alley. It's called Bolero. He doesn't like me to tell everyone about his life and what he does, but he's not going to know I told you guys. So yeah, anyways, he is a manager, and he is, he works a lot because he has really interesting, his schedule changes every week. What am I trying to say? His schedule changes every week. He never has weekends off. For example, he worked last night until 1 a.m. Today he worked from 1 to 9. Tomorrow he'll work from, I think, 5 to 1 a.m. And then Monday on Labor Day he has to work as well. So it's like he doesn't have a traditional 9-to-5 job, which kind of wish he did sometimes because I would be able to spend more time with him. But at the same time, it's good for me because we have that time apart and I can be more independent because I need to not be dependent, So things are good with us. Owen, you should just go to sleep, okay? You should just go. I'm joking. If you could have dinner with 3 people, dead or alive, who would they be? Great question. Why do you have a jacket on your wall? Thank you, Carly. Good question. And what did you buy from Lululemon? Oh, okay. We'll spill some tea about Lululemon here. This is Christy's bag. I stole it from her. It's what I use to keep bags of empty Target and Walmart bags. I keep it in this bag on my door. And I keep those empty bags to clean out the cat litter that is in the corner of my room because I am an animal hoarder. I have a dog and a cat now. But anyways, yeah, never been to Lululemon. Never even walked into a Lululemon before. Very proud of that. Not really. But Christy's got some things from there. And then I have a jacket on my wall because it's very aesthetic. I'm not sure if you know. Oh, goodbye, Owen. Good night. And I also have other clothing on my wall. Would you like to see? Hold on. See? There's something hanging up right there. There's a bralette hanging up right there. Yeah. It's a fun fact about me. I like to hang things up on my wall to give life and vibrance to it. Yeah, that's my life. That's what I do. It's a fun tip on home decor. Hang your delicate clothing up on, I don't know. The jacket's just kind of, I think it looks cool. That's my answer. But then to answer your question about if I could have dinner with 3 people, dead or alive, who would they be? The first one would be Barack Obama. He's the love of my life. And I think he's a really cool dude. Number two. That's a good one. I gotta think about it. Number 2 would probably be Shane Dawson because I really like him and I think he's very funny and he seems like a really cool, down-to-earth person. Number 3, I feel like I should pick a dead person, but I don't know. I don't know who I would pick. I can't think. I was really sad when Robin Williams, but I don't think I would want to get dinner with him necessarily. It's like I have no interest. I'm so boring. Huh. Who's my favorite actor? Who's my favorite person? I mean, I'm obsessed with Evan Peters, but I feel like I don't really think I would enjoy dinner with him. Taylor Swift. I'm seeing her concert on September 12th, so Taylor Swift would be my third and final answer, and I'm in love with her music and always have been. How is it still living at home? Do you think you'll move out with Levi soon, or move out soon or with Levi? Okay, good question. So for me, living at home is fantastic, and I don't think I ever want to move out until my family moves out, which my family will probably move out of this house within the next 3 years. That's not like a definite thing, but it's probably going to happen. So that gives me enough time to stay here, save a lot of money up, which is what I'm doing right now. I don't see myself moving out until I have to move out. There's no reason for me to right now, unless I get a job that's like all the way somewhere else. No reason. I do sometimes dream about it and not dream about it, but look at apartments and see how much it would cost for me to move out. If I want to move out right now, the cheapest apartment that would be near me, the monthly expense, the monthly rent would be $800. That's the cheapest I could find. And that's not even including utilities. So I'm paying nothing right now to live with my parents. I love living at home. I have a dog here that my mom can watch when I'm not home. I'm very thankful for that. My family has been very accepting of the fact that I got a dog because we have another dog and they can play together. And I don't know. I just kind of like my life right now. Now, if I ever do move out, will I move out with Levi? I don't know. That all depends on when I move out and whether or not Levi and I are still together down the road. It really is just all up in the air to me. I think I see myself staying here for, like I said, as long as I can. Brooklyn, we're the same person. Am I ticklish? If so, where the most? Interesting question. I guess I'm sort of ticklish. Yeah, ticklish. I think probably just my stomach. Usually the most tickles in my stomach. Worked so much for 3 years back home when I went to college and moved out. University here. Yeah, I think that for me it's like I love living at home because and the reason I do live at home still mainly, guys, is not only to save money, but also because I work so close to my home. I managed to come back home to St. Louis after graduation within a month and find a job that is my dream job. It's perfect for me, right by my house. So I have about a 6-minute commute to work in the mornings, and it's lovely. Samantha, oh, I'm so good. I'm so glad that you like that. That was really, I'm very glad that I was able to give you that. Hope you also liked, did I put a chocolate bar in it? I think I did, yeah. I should do another giveaway soon. I use my backpack too sometimes. It's from Greece. I miss Greece a lot. Gotta stay hydrated. You know what I'm gonna do? Hold on. I probably should go get my laundry out of the dryer or the wash. I'm gonna eat a Sour Punch straw first. So yummy. So sugary. I love sugar. Have I mentioned that? Ooh, this is like a mukbang. Mukbang. Mukbang? Mukbang. I'll think about the habit question. Because I have habits, but none of them are really bad. They're kind of weird, I guess. One habit I do have that I feel like is going to really mess up my knees when I'm older is that I'm always sitting cross-legged, or I'm sitting on my knees when I'm at work in my chair, because I'm always very cold. And I constrict my body a lot to stay warm, and I kind of cuddle up. You know, I like to sit on my knees or sit cross-legged, and that always hurts my knees. So that's kind of a habit, I guess. Can't think of any other habits, though. Probably just the fact that I like sugar. Plus size clothing is coming very soon to my job. I don't know how soon. We get quite a lot of people saying you need to sell plus size, and it's definitely something we're going to be doing. It's just that everything has to kind of be decided by my boss, and I know he wants to. It's just a big step for us because it's a whole market that we're not in. We don't have experience in yet, but it's a whole entire market that we need to get into because we're missing out on selling clothing to so many women out there. Just because some of our items don't even come in XL. So we get requests, and I think we'll be selling plus size hopefully soon. Ooh, I like to wear socks or shoes when I'm in my house because I don't like the feeling of dirt or like cat litter. There's a lot of cat litter that sometimes gets on my floor because I keep it swept as much as I can, but sometimes cat litter, you know, my cat goes to the bathroom literally like 4 times a day. So I like to wear, oh my God. Yeah, I like to wear socks. This is actually turned into a mukbang. I don't know how to pronounce it. You should try a Hail Mary product if you haven't. It's so good. What's Hail Mary? Is that a brand? I've never heard of that. Good night, Brooklyn. Thank you so much for watching and for being an amazing supportive viewer. I love you. Oh, lemon. Lemon's the only flavor left. Kind of. I don't really like lemon. How did I ever get through a breakup? That's a good question. So I'll probably do an updated video on that soon to talk about how I feel now that it's been 2 years since my breakup. But my answer for you is that this is very cheesy. Time heals, it really does. As the months went on after my breakup, I started to feel a little bit better because I realized that there are other guys out there, first of all. But the pain that I felt back then, you know, it definitely over time it kind of goes away, but I still get angry about my breakup sometimes. I still feel and I miss that time in my life. I still miss my ex sometimes. I still, you know, wish that sometimes we wouldn't have broken up even though he was a bad person. So if you're trying to go through a really nasty breakup, which is what I was going through, a breakup that you just really didn't want to happen, or it happened in a bad way, or maybe it was a breakup that needed to happen but you didn't want it to, which was my case, you know, it was a very traumatic experience for me because I had never gone through one before, and because I was in a very addictive, emotionally abusive relationship where I was very dependent on him. And he cut things off so suddenly, and at the same time, I should have cut things off a long time before that. So for me, it's like the breakup itself was fine, but what came after was worse because I had to keep on going to school with him and seeing him, and he also moved on so quickly to another girl. So it's all a lot of factors. So my advice to you is to try to stay present in every single moment. Try to focus on the now and take deep breaths. If you ever are getting very upset about something or you're replaying like the breakup in your head or whatever, try to just like focus on the now and get through that moment, and then listen to music. That really helped me. I actually liked listening to breakup songs and Taylor Swift and things like that, because in the long run it actually helped me a lot. It allowed me to realize there are other people who have been through this stuff. So yeah, music helps. Write, if you'd like to write. That was weird, right? I don't know. That sounds good, Samantha. Okay. I'm not going to have any more of those because there's only lemon, and I want lemon. I'm going to lick my fingers. This is gross. There's 17 people watching me, but there's only a few of you who are chatting. But I actually don't even need you guys to chat or anything right now because if you do, I'll be tempted to answer your questions, and I actually need to go. So pretty soon here. Yeah, I'm just gonna sign off now. I will go live again soon if I'm not busy tomorrow night. Which I don't know. Hopefully, I'll actually have plans with friends tomorrow night. But yeah, if I'm not busy, I would absolutely love to go live again, or maybe next weekend. So thank you all for watching. I love you all so much, and I will see you again soon. Bye, everyone.